Yep, quite a few people, but only one will make it. Isn't that what always happens? Anyway, Taurus, you came up here, and you came up also in the reverse. The first message that I get for you is having a look at this card and yourself coming as a princess. Not even like you're coming in a very young version of yourself, in a rather slightly immature version of the suit of the Pentacle, which represents Taurus as well. Now, I would say the first message for you is please try not to sabotage yourself. And this is exactly why we use the cards, because if we messages that we get through them, many times the cards are not giving us simply, oh, that's the future and this is the oracle, that's what the oracle says and that's it. As a matter of fact, tarot gives us suggestions. What can we do better so we don't experience certain things in a difficult way as we eventually could? Anyway, but I like what I see. I totally love what I see for you, because at the end of the day it is yours. It is your reading. But you seem to have great chances of sabotaging yourself in October. And that's what they want to talk about and warn you about. Let's start in the middle. Since in the middle we have a person that seems to be quite a person. We have a card that seems to be quite important, and this is the Justice card. And we have another person that is the Prince of Cups. So basically you came in the same suit but in the reverse, and the Prince of Cups is in the upright. Coming as a prince or princess in this regard means that you both are on the same level, mature wise, or let's say position wise. Shall this be in your job situation, or maybe this is your partner like in life, in love, and you seem to be on the same level, right? Which is great. But the only point here is that you seem to perceive the particular things that the cards are talking about here in the wrong way. And they seem to be able to see it in the right way. So another message is trust them, because they seem to be experiencing it or feeling it, and recognizing an opportunity, because I can see the Nine of Cups straight under them and the Justice next to them. Now, here is one thing here. You're right next to someone else, and I think a boss or a father figure, or a government body, or whoever or whatever, is possible to just give you the wrong information. I don't know about that one, but it's like it's giving you the wrong perception of things. Maybe they are confused. This person is confusing you. And whoever this is, it can be a body, like a governmental situation. And maybe let's say you wanted to create something and you have that wish and you wanted to create something, because you have the justice in the middle, so it can deal with a legal matter. I will give you an example. Let's say you wanted a planning permission for something and you try it once, and because someone declined it, now you've already given up. Now you've already killed the project. You killed the project, you forgot about it, and that's it. Well, no, because this guy here, whoever this is, your partner, your colleague, your mother, brother, I don't know, friend, business partner, they know that there are options and they will work on it. They will not give up. They look towards the future. You are rather completely focused on an unnecessary thing that someone else suggested, that someone else has confused you in this situation, really. I think you will realize this in October. I mean, this is exactly why the cards are giving us the whole situation here. You will be realizing this. Now, talking about this young person here, as I said, you are exactly on the same level. Maybe age-wise, maybe just maturity-wise, maybe position, maybe whoever. It's just the same level person. And how you will recognize who this is? Mainly water. If they're a water sign like Scorpio, Pisces, or what is it called? A Cancer, that's one way of recognizing them. But the other way of recognizing them, and in particular in October, this person will behave quite emotionally about that matter, that particular matter, whatever that is. And you will see them. What they will do is, I see you leaving. I see you just giving up. You're up here. You're giving up here. This is you giving up, killing it, and this is not as if you just are not going to fight for it anymore. Ways they are trying to awaken it again. We have the rebirth, and look at the Ace of Swords and the rebirth. So they want to get out of that cage. They want to make it happen. They want to, like, you know, just get it out there in the daylight, and they will. And I'm pretty sure they will. Now, thing is, with them, you will recognize them because they're emotional, and they are emotional about that matter, and they will not want to leave it. The Justice is right in the center of your reading, so whatever that might be, you will like it, because at the end of the day, it is your own spread, it is your own reading. And when the Justice is in the middle, the Justice is a great card. It's a major situation. First of all, it's a major arcana card, right? And the Rebirth. This is like two cards that are talking that this is a situation that you should not just like that give up on. That it may come to an end. This situation may come to an end, but you should not leave it before you have seen the results, or say everything resolved. I could suggest now that for some of you, although I don't see this, the split between people, I don't really see splitting. I'd rather see, it's like, as I said, as if someone has given you the wrong idea of the whole situation, and you're completely, and look how they're upside down as well. Maybe they're confused themselves, who knows. But the thing is, they are in between yourself and this person here, and they seem to want it to be this way, for whatever reason. They must have their own reasons. And if let's say for sometimes for young couples, sometimes parents come in between, and they really would make anything. If they didn't like your boyfriend, girlfriend, they will make anything to just take you apart, and they will make sure you somehow fight. And I don't see you fighting. I don't see you fighting. I see you hurt. If this is it, then that's what I would see. I see you hurt, and I don't see the necessity of you getting hurt in this situation, because it actually is a beautiful spread. There will be a renewal, there will be a rebirth, but maybe this guy here is simply fighting for a rebirth, for a renewal and rebirth, and maybe you are not sure about it because you are still in the reverse, and you are like some sort of, look how thoughtful you are, and you're focused on your thing. Okay, well, I'm not sure about this. What shall I do with it now? What shall I do with it now? So how am I to make the best of it? This is as if that's what it sounds like for me. And then they look at them, just look at their face with the horns on their head and the hand up, and this is it. That's what I said. So oops, this is my will, and that's how it's going to be. So that's why I perceive them like they are the wrong in this spread, and they are confusing you in the month of October. So if you can manage not to listen to them, but to this rather younger person, or someone who behaves younger, or someone who is emotional about the matter, I think they know how to get you out of there, how to get you out of your cave, and how to get you on top of the water again. But justice will be made, and whatever that is, it will be for your best, in your best interest. And the most funniest thing is that, look at them. I think they will just even go, they're so willing to make this situation work that they will just put the hand up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. And they will go and sit down, and they will, on their own, talk to people, just present things and talk to people. And the Nine of Cups is famous with a wish come true card, and they will make it true. That's what they will do on their own. They will fight for the cause, but I think they're fighting for you. It's not just a cause that they fight. They're fighting for you. They want you on their side. They don't want you to be on this creature's side here. You know what I mean? And apply it to your own situation again, each one of you. If this is a business, as I said, yes, maybe you had a long-term partner, business partner, or client, or whoever that is, but they are, look, I don't think they're teaching you to behave in the right way. Look at them, the vicious face, and you are getting more and more concerned, and this is how you look, and you're both in the reverse, because you're being influenced by them. And that's your guy or that's your girl here. That's the one that really now coming down to these two cards, obviously one will come out winner. And what the cards would suggest here is this guy is certainly a winner. I would go with him. If this would be my reading, I would go with him. This guy is certainly not coming a winner. You tend to be on his side right now. I say his because they look so male, but it can be either way. It can be a female and so on. So if those are colleagues of yours or family members or business partners or whatever that is, think twice, because there will be a winner, and it's up to you on which side you which part you will take. The good news is again that the justice is in the middle. Okay, so and it is in the upright, which gives me the feeling that whatever the outcome is will be the right outcome, and it will be the right one for you as well, even though you may not know it now because you're in the reverse. You will probably next month, after the month after that, you will realize that was absolutely the right thing, and it's like, it feels like a wish come true, absolutely like a wish come true. I hope you, I mean, it feels like a major situation for many of you. It's not simple everyday something little, because the justice and the rebirth, the two major arcana cards, and the justice being in the middle is already quite strong, because the middle card gives us the biggest influence around the spread and around the reading.